It feels great to be back out on the big water again. And when I say big water, I mean we've been fishing big water all spring, but we were back out on Lake Michigan this morning, fishing for the elusive king salmon, rainbow trout, cohos is what we were going for this morning. We are actually hooked up on our first fish so far this morning. It's about 5 o'clock now. We got out here about 4:30, got everything set up right before, we want to be pretty much set up out here before that sun's coming up. That's kind of very, very key to getting some bites out here in the morning. So we got set up around 4:30, been trolling probably for only 20 minutes now, and we're hooked up with our first one. It came on the right rigger, it was down about 60 feet, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice fish. Looks like it's coming in like a king. So we're gonna get this one put in the net and hopefully have a stellar morning. Also, I am running guided trips out here on Lake Michigan. So if you're watching this, you wanna get out here, try this for yourself. I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can book me for a day. We'll get out here, get you on some awesome salmon fishing. I am fishing with a good buddy, Joe, today, and he's cranking this fish in currently as we're speaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the net ready. Stick with us, stay tuned. Hopefully it's a great day. How's it going, Joe? I'll grab the net. Looks like a king. So we're gonna wanna try and get them on this side if we can. Yep, keep them coming. Lift the rod tip up now, if you can. We got him. First one of the morning is a king.
Nice.
Nice little 10-pounder.
Yeah, good one.
Oh, maybe a little heavier than 10 pounds. Maybe around that 12-pound mark. Nice fish.
Good start.
There we go. First king of the morning. That is a nice fish right there. Probably pushing that a little over 10 pounds. I wouldn't say it's much more than that, but that's a perfect one to throw on the grill if you're gonna be cooking fish. That's exactly what Joe wanted this morning, was a nice one to throw on the grill, and that one's gonna do it for him. So beautiful fish. Hopefully we get a bunch more of these this morning. We can get up to 5 of these per person, so we can actually take home 10 fish. And if we can make that happen this morning, we'll have one heck of a day. I got my live well full of ice. We'll just toss them in there, and yeah, we're gonna get this downrigger set back up and hopefully catch some more. See how fast that fish came to the surface? Yeah, it's another big king. I think it's a little bigger than the last one. We're getting a little, we're getting a little sneak peek on them before they actually hit, or before they actually pull the release out. I always call kings are notorious for the shark fin.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a king right away if you see them coming in like a shark. Their fins.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, their fins kind of cup the water.
I saw that on the last one, and I was talking about this too.
Yep. Okay, I got it. Got it? Keep them coming just like that. Another nice one. That's probably the same size, if not maybe a little smaller. It looked bigger at first.
I bet you that's his twin. Damn close.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kissing twins almost with that other one. We got another nice one. Let's just hold them up both up once. Look at those fish. Kissing twins. And those are 2 great fish to throw on the grill. There's quite a few people that don't know that you can get king salmon in Lake Michigan right here in Wisconsin, and every time I tell people that, they always seem surprised, but here they are. This is it, the king of the sea. We'll get these guys put in here. Oh man, I think we're probably what, an hour in now since we got set up the first time. Yeah, about that. And we got 2 really nice kings in a live well. Joe, take a look at that. Look at how they just take up that live well. And those are only like 10-12 pounders.
Those are nice fish.
We get anything over 20 pounds today, and it barely makes it in that live well. But Two awesome fish on the same bait. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try and mimic that bait on some other lines here and see if we can get something going. But we did have another drive-by on our copper rod while I was reeling that one in. That one didn't stay pinned, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's 5:30, sun's just poking out. It's kind of trying to come out of the clouds right now, and the fish are munching. So this is an electric downrigger that I got on my boat here. I actually installed some plugins so that I could run this electric downrigger right here on this boat. But this is a Big John downrigger. This is nothing special. It simply goes up and it goes down. And that's really all the electric part of it is for. You'll attach a 10, 15, some guys even go heavier than that. Today I have a 10-pound ball on there and a release right above that ball. So what I'll do is I'll actually take my line, I'll loop it, and I'll just put a couple wraps in it so I can attach it to my release. I'll clip it right onto the downrigger there. It actually snap right down, and then that's all I got to do. This rod is actually ready to be set. I'll put it in the rod holder, and then it's simply all I got to do is push the down button on the rigger, and this thing is going to go down. Now all I got to do is I can either watch my graph to see how far that ball is actually going down, or I can actually just watch the line counter on the downrigger to let me know how many feet are actually out. The last thing you want to do when you're setting these things too is just kind of crank up your slack. You want this to be tight. You don't want it super tight that it actually pulls out of the release, but you want it to be tight enough that way if a fish does grab this thing, there's not a whole lot of slack for that fish to make up. You can put the berries to it right away. But I got it set at about 60 feet, kind of where we've been getting them this morning, so this thing's ready to go. I got the drag set perfect. It's tight enough so if a fish grabs it, we can come over here, grab it, start putting the berries to it, and haul that fish into the boat.
Here we go.
This little coho. This right here is one of the best eating fish on this lake.
Here we go.
However you want to do it, these fish are absolutely phenomenal. Really well over the past couple of years, but this, we got one on, another one on. Oh yeah. How about that? How about that, Joe? Just to explain my copper setup, and now we're hooked up. Oh, film that. Film that. Look at just screaming. That's gonna be a good one. Listen to that. Good morning, Lake Michigan. Listen to that, Joe. That's what you like to. That's what you like to hear.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, here we go. Oh, mama. Yep, that's what we like to hear. Just gonna let that kind of burn out here a little bit. Yeah, I literally just turned. I'm like, we got to get this side to go a little bit, and all of a sudden, boom, 2 rods go. Oh man, look at it, way back there. I'll just wait. All right. Finally gonna get somewhere now. Here we go. Literally in another area code. Halfway to Ludington. Oh, he's gonna go again. Yep. You just take everything that I just reeled back in. All right, we're gonna do the handoff here. Got him?
Yep.
Hopefully he stays out of the dipsy. Perfect. It's a good one. Just like that. We got him. Oh yeah, that's a tank.
Let the handle extend.
Yeah.
That's a nice one, dude.
Oh yeah, that's what you come to Lake Michigan for right there. That is a Lake Michigan king salmon. What would happen is this fish later this fall would kind of work its way back to the harbors here. Manitowoc, Two Rivers, Sheboygan, basically to spawn. And after these fish spawn, they actually end up losing their life. It's always good to get them before they go into spawn. They taste a lot better. They're silver, they're not brown. When they go into spawn, these fish will actually start to turn colors. And their meat isn't necessarily as great as it is when you get them this time of the year, but that right there is a magnum king salmon and gonna be great again on the table. But what a fish. What do you think of that, Joe?
I think that's a beauty. That's what it's all about.
That's a great looking fish right there. We'll get him thrown in a live well here. We gotta get these rods set back up. Ugh. King of the sea, baby.
It's filling up.
Hey, I think we got 7 in there right now.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
We're gonna start. Here we go. Take this one, Joe. You want me to take it?
Looks like a rainbow. Yeah, he freaked out as soon as he hit the net. Got ourselves a rainbow trout.
Yes!
Nice. Yep.
There we go. Oh, wow, that's a nice one. Sure to do a nice jump back.
Got him. A nice rainbow, Joe.
That is a dandy. That's a nice rainbow.
It's a really nice rainbow. An orange one. Been doing good all morning. Right there. And another gorgeous fish to hit the live well.
Here we go, Cody. Here it is.
That there is a limit by 10 o'clock. Another nice steelhead. Yeah. Awesome. Yep. Well, that's that. Time to pick up. Oh yeah. Well, we made it back. Fish are all cleaned up, shoved in the cooler. Joe is on his way home. We had ourselves a stellar morning out on Michigan. This is the first time you guys actually have seen us fish Michigan this year in a video. We've been out a few times, but this is the first time I actually brought cameras out and was able to put together a nice video for you guys. I've been really busy with trips and running guided trips out on Green Bay and stuff, and I really have been waiting to get out on Michigan and actually film a video for you guys. So I was glad I was able to do that today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, go down and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, I am running guided trips on Lake Michigan this year. So if you're interested in doing that, if that looked fun to you, you want to get out and try it, definitely hit me up. We'll get you guys out there and we'll get you guys on a ton of fish while having a lot of fun at the same time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get some fish vacuum sealed up. I'm actually gonna smoke 2 fillets right away too as well, so I'll get those brined up. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep living your dream, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.